Welcome to our first official recording of the MetaGame. This is the very first recording of us, the GameHunks. This is Cooper Welch, Billy Garrettson, and myself, Chris Coquinos. I'm going to be the judge. We're going to play a game called the MetaGame. Basically what it is it's a game about a game about a game inside of a game.
The meta-ist game.
Meta-ist. It's like
the metal game.
Metals and games. Basically, I'm going to separate these cards here. I'm going to give Billy 5 cards, I'm going to give Cooper 5 cards, and what happens is I'm going to flip a topic card, and it's going to say something like, which game is, more visually stunning, or what have you, and they have to put their cards down. They'll get 30 seconds to make an argument. We're going to kind of cut it short, and they're going to get 30 seconds to make an argument about why their game is better. The person who puts their card down second has to go first. All right, we ready?
Let's do this.
All right, here we go. I'm going to go ahead and...
How do you pronounce the game?
MetaGame.
MetaGame.
MetaGame. Meta.
You decided to drop the
MetaGame.
This isn't California, Billy.
What's the?
Everybody says the something in California.
Like
for highway names, everybody calls all the highways like
the highway.
101,
the 101.
the
Instead
the
of 101.
280 or whatever.
California.
Yeah.
Let's have the party.
Yes.
Oh, I got some good ones.
All right. Give you guys 2 seconds to look over your cards here.
We shuffled these horribly.
Yeah.
It's the worst shuffling. I have 3 of the ones that we ended up on yesterday. Again, shuffle master. Okay.
I blame Cooper.
This is all you're doing.
It's always Cooper's fault. All right, cool. We're gonna go ahead and dive in. The first topic is, which is more realistic?
What'd you put
Yeah,
down?
Billy put down Asteroids.
Oh,
the
come on.
Atari game. It doesn't get any more realistic than that.
Okay. Boom.
Nintendo. Okay, Nintendogs. Coop, you get 30 seconds to explain why Nintendogs is more realistic than Asteroids. Go.
It's like puppies, and I mean it's realistic because it's a pet simulator, and you're simulating dogs and puppies, and it's adorable. And I think that if you can make it,
Have you ever raised a puppy?
Not
Then
by
how would you know?
myself.
He's throwing you off, man. You got 7 seconds.
I just think it's realistic because it simulates real life.
Coop, Billy, go.
I think, especially for the time that the asteroids came out, I think that no more realistic game existed, right? Because you're in space, there's no gravity, you got no sense of what up, down, left, or right is, you're just spinning around, right? And it's cause and effect. If you shoot a bullet into a chunk of rock flying at you, it's going to break apart into smaller rocks. And those chunks of rock will break apart into even smaller rocks. And if they hit you, you'll die. And I think that that is extremely realistic.
Argument over. Billy wins that round. Puppies and dogs. I have nothing against asteroids, and it's just, I'm sorry.
Puppies also break into chunks.
But I'm saying, did Nintendogs allow you to?
Oh.
Did Nintendogs allow you to
Yikes.
shoot puppies in space?
That's
No.
This is bad.
They pulled their punches.
Because that would
We
be
are-
unrealistic.
We are playing a game best of
Asteroids,
5.
they didn't pull their punches.
So we're gonna go ahead
That
and
game was
move on.
violent as hell.
this has gotten really bad. It's getting really violent. All right, ready?
I didn't just say that.
Which is more elegant?
Ah,
Oh wow. Oh, Parappa the Rappa. That
it's an elegant game.
that should be. This is gonna be good. 5 seconds, Billy. I'm sure you have to have something in your hand.
I have that.
Passage.
Passage, I know of the game because I played Passage Vault, the Cannonball Passage hybrid. Passage is an elegant game because it's all about life. And it surmises life as a series of moments that flash before your eyes, and before you know it, the game is over. And I think there's an elegance in that simplicity.
Is that all, Cooper? Billy?
That's all I need, because my response was elegant.
Coop, go.
I'll see what I can do. So, first of all, I mean, what could be more elegant than rap? Especially
Faux show.
Especially when it's coming from a guy named Parappa. I mean, what is this guy? What is this guy?
He's a puppy.
He's a dog.
He's a puppy that doesn't
Which
explode when you
segues
shoot
from
him.
Nintendogs, which was also an elegant game.
I think it was.
But I mean, yeah, rap being elegant and coming from a guy named Parappa. I mean,
All you had to do was the first sentence. That's all it. That's all it needed.
Give him this one to Billy.
No, give it to him.
I gotta give this to
I
Billy.
love it. I love it. Nothing could be more elegant than rap.
Fine. Coop, you get the points. All right.
You find me in the club. I'm just making love. All right.
All right. Ready? Here we go. Which has more meaningful social interaction?
oh my gosh.
Nice. Nice.
What'd you put down?
Ace. Dance Dance Revolution.
That's gonna be hard to beat.
It's an ace up the sleeve right there.
Let's see here.
What was the question?
Oh,
Okay, gotcha.
more meaningful social interaction. Could be at 5 seconds.
I'll put down that one.
Miss Pac-Man. Oh man, somebody didn't shuffle these cards very good.
No, someone didn't.
Wasn't my fault. I'm just here to look pretty and read the cards. All right, Coop. Why does Miss Pac-Man have more meaningful social interaction? And
Miss Pac-Man existed at a time that arcade games were very popular. The popular form of gaming back then was to go to an arcade and play a game in a social environment. So by definition, Miss Pac-Man was a social game because it was played in arcade environments.
I think you just described what an arcade game is.
I did.
It was good. It was good. It was meaningful. I'll tell you why Dance Dance Revolution is more meaningful in the social space. Is Dance Dance Revolution opened up gaming, like movement and dance, to a whole new audience that might have been a little too timid to. Is a gaming audience that maybe wasn't into dance, wasn't into kind of breaking, the mold or breaking out of their shells. You throw Dance Dance Revolution in them, and they're like, oh, I can do this. I got the coordination. All of a sudden, they're kind of showing off in public. They're getting seen. They're getting noticed. And it's a game that little white fat kids can play.
can I give these to him now?
You can give it to him. That was pretty good.
Oh man. Oh man.
That was good.
All right. I'm taking this card back.
Like,
I'm gonna go ahead and
can we just reshuffle completely? Because like 3 of these are still the ones that I had from yesterday. What about you, Cooper? Do you need a reshuffle?
I'm good, actually. I'm good.
Gonna be on
I
both-
have
on
no
both
cards.
parties.
I have no cards that I had from yesterday.
There.
Thank you. Yeah.
There you go. All right.
All right.
Here we go.
All right.
Happy?
Yes.
Good. All right. Which is more of an embarrassment to all games? Wow. That's a pretty harsh question. Peggle by PopCap. Wow. Wait for it.
I don't know how to
Wait.
put that card down. I'll go with it.
Colin PopCap versus Wii Sports. Ooh.
Oh man.
Oh, what a. Billy, take the floor when you're ready.
Wii Sports is a bigger embarrassment to all games because it was the harbinger for our current craze of motion controllers and how the trend on PlayStation, the trend in Xbox are following what Nintendo did, and Wii Sports was the first time that a lot of people had their hands on motion control, and I blame Wii Sports for why video games are the way they are today.
Wow.
That's
Wow.
deep. That's heavy.
Wii Sports.
And-
Cause everything to go downhill.
That's
Ready?
true.
You ready, Coop?
Not a farm bill.
I think so.
Contrary to popular belief.
Okay, so Peggle is an embarrassment to all games because there's literally nothing to it. It's like you click a button, you watch this ball. It's like the equivalent of a pachinko machine, which are ridiculous in my opinion. I mean, all it is you're clicking a button, you're watching the ball just like hit these pegs, and that's it. I mean, there's nothing to it. And for some reason, it's just incredibly popular, and it really annoys me.
Well, I can't give you the points only because you called Pachinko an embarrassment. And Pachinko's been around forever. And Wii Sports is pretty embarrassing.
What?
It is.
No, it's not.
Pretty embarrassing.
Come on. Wii Sports was great.
It's alright.
Without Wii Sports, there wouldn't be Just Dance. And Just Dance is a pretty embarrassing game to watch people play.
Have you ever played it though? It's actually pretty fun.
Oh, no, I play Dance Central. I don't need a controller.
Okay, are we ready?
It's my body. I use my body.
Are we ready? This should be a good one. Here we go. Which would make a better novel? That's a bunch of short stories, is what it is. WarioWare.
Think of another joke.
Let me see here.
Versus Pitfall. Wow. All right, Coop, take the stage.
I want to see Pitfall made into a movie, like right now. I want to see it made into a movie. You've got
What about a book?
You've got the book two, but I mean you've got the Indiana Jones protagonist. You know, you've got deadly traps and creatures that you're encountering along the way. Like you've got scorpions.
Do you think Pitfall influenced Indiana Jones?
No, I don't think so. But just think about the possibilities. I mean, it's all there.
Pitfall, the
you got
movie, man.
pits.
It sounds
You're
like a
jumping
great
over
movie.
pits. I mean, you could have one scene where you're jumping over a pit.
Okay, Coop, it was great.
Okay,
Billy?
so I'll tell you why WarioWare Inc. Mega Micro Games would make a better novel is because most people today are a little ADD, and so each chapter would probably be about 2 or 3 words long, and they could tear through it in probably about 5 minutes. So I'm thinking that WarioWare is really the format that I want to see the next novelization go.
It'd be like a kid's book.
It would definitely be a trippy kid's book. that maybe if it was a good enough book, it could be turned into a movie later.
Yeah.
I like the humor, but I'm going to give this one to Cooper, because I would love to see a movie made solely off of Pitfall. And
But the question was, which would make a better novel? Like we skipped. No, we already know that the Pitfall novel is going to be so good that I want to tell you about the movie adaptation.
That's where I went with that. That was my strategy. I skipped the book
Oh
altogether.
my god.
The curveball.
Oh my god.
okay,
What the-
okay.
Oh my gosh. All right. Oh man.
This is going to be good.
The one I got was.
Which is more strategic? Go. I would give you money to put that one down and make it win. I would pay you for that one.
Strategy.
SimCity? Okay.
I'll make a logical argument on this.
Oh crap. Okay. Okay, so this is Sissy's Magical Ponycorn Adventure. I've never heard of this game in my life.
I'll tell you why. Sissy's Magical Ponycorn Adventure. You gonna start that timer? Because all I need is about a couple seconds. All right. The reason why Sissy's Magical Ponycorn Adventure is more strategic from a marketing perspective is because it mixes. I don't even know what a ponycorn is. I think it's a baby unicorn. I don't know. I think I want to find out. I'm inclined to play this game because of very, very strategic naming and presentation. SimCity just sounds like stupid for old people.
That was incredible.
Cooper.
I don't know if I can beat what you just did.
Cooper, you ready?
Yeah.
Go for it.
All right. So logical argument here. SimCity is strategic in how you play the game. You have to be strategic in order to advance your city. It was all about zoning in the first games. I remember you have to zone like residential areas, commercial areas, industrial areas, and they all have to be positioned accordingly so that they feed off of each other and cause your city to thrive. So it's a very strategic game in how you actually build your city up.
Might need to get.
Did you ever want to be a city planner after you played that game? Or did you want to be a tornado?
I wanted to be the alien.
You're going to be the alien that comes through.
Yeah.
SimCity 2000.
That was a great game.
That was a good one.
Can
played that a lot.
I need a vote from the outside on this one. I've got the crowd, the audience.
I'd have to say Sin City. Sim City.
Sim City, the Sim City.
Going with the logical argument.
Yes.
I think that's deserved.
Yours was good. All right, we're coming close to an end here. What is it?
Wait.
Two.
How many, what does it take
Four.
to win?
You guys 3, and I think you have 3. We have 2. Tied.
Tied up.
Yeah.
Oh, it's first to 5.
First to 5.
Yeah.
Gotta step it up.
Step up your game. All right, you ready?
Step it up.
Which is more commercial? Oh. It's over. Farmville. It is done. Done. Guitar Hero. Wow. What a good counter.
Clash of the Titans.
Okay. Billy, take the stage.
I don't have the numbers behind me right now, but seeing as how long the Guitar Hero franchise, I know it's dead now, but how long it lasted, and how many plastic peripherals, and how many bundles, and everything that got sold, I'm going to guess that Guitar Hero has made a lot more money than Farmville has in its lifetime. And the Farmville numbers have gone down. Now, if we looked at every Guitar Hero game and equated one of those to like an offshoot of Farmville, I might say they go toe-to-toe. But yeah, I think, you know, you look in every other home for a while and everyone had some form of plastic instrument game, and it's all because of Guitar Hero.
Coop. Go. Farmville.
So, I'll make this brief. Zynga, the company that created Farmville, IPO'd last year for $4 billion. And Farmville is a Facebook game. It is the Facebook game of our generation, and it's practically invented a whole new genre of social games. So,
Would you not argue that Guitar Hero also invented a new genre of social game?
Dance Dance Revolution was the game before that.
I would say that this one's even more accessible.
But
Also, if we're going to say Farmville is made by Zynga, we could say Guitar Hero is owned by Activision. And I'm still thinking that Activision is a little bit up there.
But
They do have Blizzard.
Wait.
They do have.
Let's bring it down to this. Which one has been optioned into a movie?
Farmville could be made into a movie.
Guitar Hero has been optioned, and
Are you serious?
Yeah.
That's incredible.
I'm gonna have to give this one to Guitar Hero. Although I do agree that Farmville that would have been the ace up the sleeve there for you. I do feel like Guitar Hero was more of the easily accessible.
How many commercials do
game.
you see for Farmville?
They don't need commercials.
Advertisement
Oh,
on
I like
Facebook.
it, I like it.
How many? It's more like
We're going. We don't need roads.
We don't need roads.
how many invites to
Facebook
Farmville
is their
do you get?
That's true. Still get the occasional invite to like a rock band party though. And I'm like,
All right.
unfriend.
Wow.
Okay.
All right, this could potentially be
Just,
the last.
potentially be
just don't make me play the drums.
All right.
Don't make me do the vocals.
Which should be
Don't make me
required
sing.
in school?
Huh?
Which should be required in school?
Which should be required in school?
School. And it's like Oregon Trail, Math Blaster. I think Bugdom was around for a little while. Pole position. Sonic the Hedgehog.
Okay, I'll tell you why Sonic the Hedgehog needs to be taught in school, because I think really early on kids need to be taught a lesson in reality and how not to get their hopes up. That, you know, the things that they love
I love where you're
dearly,
going with this.
how,
awesome.
you know, over time the veneer starts to wear off, and you start, you know, it's like falling in love with someone, and then over the years you start, you know, you realize maybe they weren't that good to begin with, or, you know, so much untapped potential, and each time that they try to reinvent themselves, and like, yeah. So I think that's a lesson that small, really young children should learn as soon as possible.
It's a very depressing experience with Sonic the Hedgehog. I'm sorry to hear that. Coop, why pole position should be required in school?
I think all young school children should learn how to drive Formula One race cars.
That's it.
I can't argue
That's
that.
the end of the
I can't argue
argument.
that.
That's it.
Would they be like tiny? Would they be like little tiny race cars?
They'd be like tiny.
You're not one, Cooper. Pole position wins that one.
Oh, what the crap?
It's it. This is it.
You're trying to stretch this out on
I'm not.
purpose.
This is the end of the
Alright,
game
fine.
right here. This
Tied
is it.
up.
This is it.
Oh my god. Okay.
Not my fault.
Okay.
Sonic, you're Your
Okay.
explanation made me depressed and slightly sad, and I don't know if I want to play Sonic anymore.
This picture is awesome.
All right. This is
If only everyone else thought the same way, maybe they would stop making them. I'm just being snarky.
Oh, man.
I'm just being. I love.
All right.
I don't really.
This is
I don't really.
which gets better over time? Not Sonic the Hedgehog, apparently.
Oh man, I feel like all of my good cards are gone. But I'll say this game.
Hi, Metal Gear Solid. Nice. The original.
It's really tough one. So how much time do I have to try to make this decision? Because this is it. This is the game.
I'm gonna give you
Game over, man.
Less than
Game
10
over, man.
seconds.
Over.
Wait, what was the question? Which gets better over time? Should I put all my cards down?
Sure, but you have like 2 seconds.
Okay. I don't have a.
Oh,
awesome
Super
art.
Mario
The
64.
thing is, this is the toughest part for me. I'm not going logical. I'm trying to go off left, out of left field, but I'm like, maybe I'll just go logical on this one.
All right.
Do it.
On your cue.
Super Mario 64 keeps getting better over time because as games progress, we start to see how revolutionary it really was. There's still conventions in 3D games today that were taken straight from Mario 64. Everything from like the hub world to like kind of smaller, offshoot worlds and locked areas that you can't get until you've collected, enough stars and breaking up levels into multiple objectives. How they really set the bar early on for games even still today. And so going back to play it every single, I have a thing where I play it every single year, play it all the way through, see how fast I can do it. And knowing now what we know about games, going back to it, you really can appreciate all the things that it revolutionized at the time. Everything from control to gameplay, game design, and camera systems.
Yep.
So
I have to.
Super Mario 64 keeps getting better.
I have to agree.
Billy
I
took
have to agree.
Billy took about a minute. I'll give you a minute on that one. This is the last one. Here we go. Ready?
All
Metal
right.
Gear Solid.
So I actually went to GDC in 2008, I think, and I heard Hideo Kojima give a keynote address, and the whole time he was talking about the evolution of the Metal Gear Solid franchise. And it was really cool to hear him talk because he would talk about a lot of the revolutionary game design elements that they would add in, and like starting with the NES game, like it was all very primitive, and then they got to the PlayStation game, and you could do all this extra stuff like crawling, and like you had the boxes, you could like hide and stuff, and anyways, I feel like with each Metal Gear Solid game, they've been able to consistently add elements to the gameplay that enhance and not detract from the overall experience, and I think that's a very extremely difficult thing to do with any long-lasting game franchise.
I'll jump in there real quick and say Metal Gear Solid 1 keeps getting better over time because it's like 80% gameplay and 20% story as opposed to the reciprocal
Yeah.
as it's gone.
Okay, so not to like kill my argument here, but they do get worse and worse
They've
with the
introduced-
story.
they've introduced game mechanics in each one that has certainly made the games better.
The gameplay, yeah.
But
But the story, yeah. We'll just.
I might have to leave this one to the audience again. This is a very tough decision. We have Super Mario 64 and Metal Gear
I love
Solid.
Metal Gear Solid so much.
It's funny hearing
Good series.
Cooper, the
And
Nintendo
like
guy.
the PlayStation one, man, not the Twin Snakes remake.
Yeah.
So,
Cooper had me at very extremely, but then he kind of started to go downhill with bringing up the storyline.
yeah, you could have let it go, man.
I could
Let it go.
And I feel inspired to go home tonight and play Mario 64. So
There it is.
I'm gonna go that way.
You've heard it here. You heard it first. Billy,
I'm the first
You
and
are-
last MetaGame champion
It's
because
the
we're never
best.
doing this again. I'm kidding. This is great. I love this game. For anyone who
Nice.
doesn't know, you can go to metaga.me to to get your own copy of MetaGame, and they have
Buy
booster packs that have more game cards. But this is crazy. These are all games, right?
Yeah, they also have a separate style of metagame, which I think it's all about like film or something along those lines.
So it is a nerd slash geek slash dorks
Awesome
kind of game,
Yep.
You know, and then you've got the metagame of collecting all the cards. You gotta catch them all.
Do they have any expansion packs or?
That's what I just
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
I tuned out for that.
That's all right. That's all right. Rewatch
Sorry.
the video.
You can watch this later.
So and then all the cards are all
Custom art.
they're custom illustrations. I'm gonna guess for copyright reasons they couldn't include screenshots or covers of the games, but some of these are really funny. Like there's like for Burnout, there's like it looks like a little kid's hand crashing cars together.
Metal Gear
Yeah.
is the
I don't know.
the
This
cardboard
was kind of fun. I feel it's super weird. I feel like I'm out of my element when I'm giving a serious answer. Sometimes you gotta give a serious answer, you know.
It's okay.
And sometimes you just gotta BS your way to the truth.
Sometimes this is true. Yes.
See, oxymoron.
Yep.
Yes.
Emphasis on the moron.
Well,
So,
thank you for joining us.
when's this supposed to go up?
As soon as possible.
We'll
Is
catch
this
you
community?
guys
Is this
with,
part of Community Love Week?
Mm-hmm.
So, I'm guessing this is going to go up during Community Love Week and Community. This is
We love
Chris
you.
Coquino's telling you directly that he loves you,
I said it first. I love you.
and we love Chris. And so, through transversal arguments or transference, I don't know. I dozed off in algebra.
Stay classy.
We love you,
We love you.
but through association with Chris.
Essentially, yes.
I'll give you guys a high five
Love.
on camera.
Wait, high five. We're gonna slow mo this part, okay?
You like-
Ready? No. You gotta leave it up there.
That was-
real quick.
That was bad.
You gotta leave it up there so we can freeze frame it. All right.
Yeah.
1, 2,
Freeze frame.